Kai, do you ever think about muddy swamps when you're planning a dive trip to Sulawesi?
Honestly, no. I'm usually focused on the 40-meter vertical walls or finding rare critters in the volcanic sand.
Well, today we're going to change that because those mangroves are actually the secret engine behind your favorite dive sites.
Hello and welcome to IndoDiveX, a podcast about diving, ocean stories, and the incredible underwater world of Indonesia. I'm Kai.
And I'm Mia. In this podcast, we explore marine life, diving adventures, and the magic of the Coral Triangle.
Today, we are heading beyond the reef. When people think of diving in Sulawesi, they usually picture the legendary vertical walls of Bunaken National Park or the bizarre muck diving in the Lembeh Strait.
They are world-class, but they don't exist in isolation. They're part of a three-part ecological continuum called the coral, seagrass, mangrove triad.
That's right. Today we're talking about why Sulawesi's mangroves are the unsung heroes for every diver visiting Indonesia.
I was recently in Bunaken, and if you walk off the beach at high tide or snorkel near the coastal rocks, you can see something incredible. Baby blacktip reef sharks swimming in just a few inches of water.
Those are the neonates. They spend their first few years in that extremely shallow water because the tangled mangrove roots act as a natural fortress where larger predators can't reach them.
It's a literal nursery engine, and it's not just sharks. Goliath groupers stay in the mangroves for up to 6 years until they are about a meter long before they ever venture out to the open reef.
It's a process called ontogenetic habitat shift. As these fish grow, they migrate from the mangroves to the seagrass beds and finally to the reef, which replenishes the populations we see on our dives.
Exactly. Research actually shows that some fish species can be 25 times more abundant on reefs that are close to healthy mangroves. That explains why the fish life in Sulawesi is so staggering.
But it's not just about the fish numbers, Mia. What about visibility? Every diver I know is obsessed with water clarity.
That is the visibility advantage of mangroves. Their dense root systems act as a biological filtration system, slowing down water and causing silt and sediment to settle before it can ever reach and smother the reef.
And there's a cool biochemical secret, too. Mangroves release tannic acid, which stains the water a tea-like brown near the shore. It actually acts as a natural sunscreen for corals, absorbing harmful UV radiation and helping to prevent bleaching.
So they are literally shielding the reef from the sun. Speaking of unique spots, we have to talk about Batu Angus in the northern Lembeh Strait.
Oh, I love Batu Angus. It's a unique melting pot where the rainforest meets the reef. You can be diving a reef and look up to see the leafy canopy of the trees overhead.
And the banded archerfish there, they shoot jets of water out of their mouths to knock insects off the branches. You can even see crab-eating macaques, giant monitor lizards, and the Sulawesi dwarf kingfisher right from your boat during a surface interval.
Further south, in the Wakatobi archipelago, the island of Kaladupa has mangroves that are thousands of years old.
They've been protected for centuries by local adat, or traditional law. It's a powerful reminder that when we protect these forests, we aren't just helping the reef, we're protecting a global treasure.
Definitely. Did you know that Indonesia holds about 22 to 24% of all the mangroves on Earth?
That is a huge responsibility. And they're climate heroes, too. Mangroves are blue carbon powerhouses, storing up to 10 times more carbon dioxide than terrestrial forests.
So, by choosing resorts that protect their mangroves, like those in Bunaken or the Kaladupa region of Wakatobi, divers are actually supporting natural climate solutions.
It really makes you look at those muddy swamps differently, doesn't it? They aren't a nuisance, they're the heartbeat of the Coral Triangle.
Well said, Mia. It's a reminder that as divers, we are stakeholders in this entire connected system. When we protect the mangroves, we protect the future of our dives.
Absolutely. Next time you're in Sulawesi, don't just rush past the mangroves to get to the wall. Take a moment to appreciate the magic happening among the roots.
Thank you for listening to IndoDiveX. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow the podcast and share it with fellow ocean lovers.
Until the next dive, keep exploring and keep protecting our ocean.